from Le.Sel, and today we're going to talk all things buttercream. Everyone always asks me, how do I get my buttercream so silky smooth and stable? Today I'm going to show you the 3 basic ingredients that you need to get the foundation right of your buttercream, and then you add the flavors that you like, and best of all, it's freezable. There are 3 tools that I consider essential in my kitchen to get that flawless finish on a cake. They are your angled spatula, super small, very easy wooden handle, your dough scraper, you can thank me later, and your turntable. This guy helps you turn that cake beautifully so that you don't have to lift it up. Time to thank me. The 3 basic ingredients you need for the foundation of your buttercream are white baker's margarine, no, not butter, icing sugar that's been sifted, and a tin of condensed milk. That's right, I said condensed milk, not for the faint of heart. For a buttercream to really come together beautifully, you need to have a standing mixer. If you don't have a standing mixer, you can use a handheld. It'll just be a lot of pressure on those little whisks. I love my Kenwood. It comes with a beautiful 7-liter bowl, stainless steel. If you have a Kenwood, it's time to get out your K-beater. If you don't have a Kenwood and you don't have the K-beater, it's called the paddle attachment, and you're going to need that guy because you're going to beat that buttercream into submission. Everyone always asks me why I don't use butter and why I use white margarine. Simple. If you want pure white, beautiful, stable buttercream, you need to have white margarine or lard. So I don't really like the idea of lard. I'm going to go with white margarine. To begin making your buttercream, it's really important to make sure that your butter or your wooden spoon margarine is at room temperature. Otherwise, it will be like putting pieces of concrete in a blender. Not good for the blender. For a standard batch of buttercream, I use 1 tin of condensed milk, half a block of margarine, and 6 cups of freshly sifted icing sugar. If you want to cheat a little bit, just to get yourself a really nice smooth base, warm up some milk and throw it onto the margarine. Don't use a lot, literally a little dribble, just to get it right. Your half block of white margarine into small pieces. Place them into the mixing bowl with a paddle attachment. Carefully add a bit of warmed milk if you choose and beat to soften. Get out your condensed milk. Doesn't it look luscious? Pour it over the whipped margarine and beat until incorporated. Slowly add sifted icing sugar, cup by cup, until you are happy with the texture. You should use between 5 and 6 cups. The texture should be light and fluffy. Once you're happy with the texture, it's time to add flavor. Today I've gone with the Marula cream oil from the Flavor Nation range. Shake in a couple of drops until you're happy with the strength. Remember, the key to success in the kitchen, always taste test. Now that you've got your buttercream all whipped into submission, it's time to ice the cake. As you can see, I've already got my cake assembled, and now I'm going to start applying it. Now, this is when those tools come in super handy. So you need to be pretty generous in the application of the buttercream onto the cake. You want to cover it really nicely. Make sure your cake is on the turntable. This is pretty essential. And you're going to start using the spatula, and you're just going to very gently start to spread it around. Obviously, if the cake is layered with some yummy, delicious layering in the center, don't push it too hard. So now you know how to make the perfect buttercream. If you want to add color, if you want to add different flavors, it's so simple, and better still, it freezes. So if you want to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, it's Le.Sel or House Le.Sel on Instagram. If you are so inclined, try the buttercream icing and tag us so we can see your wonderful exploits in the kitchen. Otherwise, happy baking!